Hello, everyone. Oh, it's loud on this side. There we go. It's better. Do 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 do. How did you not sleep well? Huh? Yay. Alright, now drop that new layer. Is that?
Daddy? Oh, the Words with Friends? That was my luck.
Because I only had Q, I couldn't play it anymore, so I just resigned.
Bad way to win.
You were ahead of me.
I know.
Look at my letters. Right there.
My letters were stupid too. I have like an X, a Z, and just dumb
Ooh.
stuff.
Those do sound like horrible letters.
I get a lot of horrible letters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Squish. Hey, Maxie, how's it going? Oh, how are you? Isn't it like super? Wait, is it super early or super late?
Late. She's in the same time zone as your mom.
Okay. How was your day today? How was the adventure? Yeah, I survived. 140. Not as late as normally would be. Okay. Daylight savings hasn't happened. Whoops. Because when I talked to my mom last week, they haven't switched over yet. This weekend? Okay. Oh no. What are you working on? I am currently working on page 25 of the comic. Page 25. And that means that we have 4 more pages. That's it. Once this one's done, we'll have 3. So we're getting really close to being done. Very, very close. So close, I know.
So Mo, have you finished reading this play?
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched any movies of this play?
I wanted to.
Which play is this? Macbeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched any retellings of this play?
I have not.
Might help you understand the play better. Not that Shakespeare didn't do a good job on his own, but sometimes retellings are better because they use more colloquial and contemporary language and examples. Because, kings storming cliffs and witches and stuff really isn't something we talk about very often these days.
So sad.
Right? What do you mean, Bevy? You sure? Well, I will say that you're the one who picked it out.
Well, now I know usually it's not like
You're the one who picked it out, so
Quiet Wednesday. Oh yeah.
any complaints you have about it is all your fault.
I agree. I wasn't trying to blame
I will make fun of you. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
It's like ketchup.
No, usually it's not like this. I'm like, I guess I took the bad batch.
No, we just have to shake them up before we use them.
No,
Obviously.
usually it's not even this water.
Yeah. That one came out like someone peed on the plate.
Oh.
What's wrong? I feel like it. You can't make me.
Wow, it even flipped the canvas around.
Precious baby.
Ooh, yeah. My old nemesis.
Thinking?
Yep.
Oh no, I made a white person.
So am I allowed to know what you all are doing?
No. What does it look like we're doing?
Well, you're painting, but
Okay then. You know. Huzzah, you're a genius.
okay.
Also, hi wifey. Maybe you want to tell wifey thank you for the follow and the comments and stuff today?
Thank you for the follows and the comments on my TikTok account.
Bexy says hi, wifey. Here, it's a little bigger.
Yeah, I mixed it with white and orange and it was still too pale, so then I added a little more in. Witchlington. You're my favorite. How are you doing?
Good.
How's your day?
Good.
Can I ask why you're walking around like Gollum from The Hobbit recently?
No.
Okay. A little bit. I put a lot of paint on because I don't know how to paint.
Why do you need a picture?
No tattling. It's a secret. Only Daddy doesn't know we're up to here.
Oh. Who's this?
Who's what?
This.
Just a black.
You know, I really don't know. I don't have a name for him. You want to give him a name?
Why I
The
can't.
one that's not stupid?
Not off their eyes.
One that's not stupid. How limiting. Golly, you're not nice.
I would need to see the rest of them. Unless they are just the eye. And then their name shall be
This guy.
Keeper.
This guy.
Does he show up anywhere else or is it just this
Yeah, he's the leader of the big fight at the beginning.
Banded Bob?
Banded. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
It's like, thanks.
That's a good name.
Great name. Oof. That didn't work.
Which big fight? The one where his family dies?
No.
Oh. Then which big fight?
The one where he goes into the tavern, fights people.
Right before he kills the kid?
No, because he doesn't
Oh,
kill a kid.
After he kills the
He
kid?
doesn't kill a kid.
Right after he
Oh.
endangers the children.
Because he's not endangering any children.
Horrifically injured?
If he's throwing
Right.
weapons and or any objects while a child is in the room, Child and Family Services disagrees with your definition.
Okay.
So after he kills the kid?
I will never.
That's okay. You
Admit-
still like inking too.
I do not.
Yeah. It's a good panel. He flicks a coin at the kid and he dies.
He does not die.
And maybe you should have drew it better if you didn't want Butch to think the kid died.
He literally walks away in the next panel.
Have you not watched how many people walk away dead in the shows we watch?
Hey, did you see the one scream where the guy gets stabbed in the forehead?
Nope,
He's
I
still,
sure didn't.
Well, he stands up afterwards and throws a couple punches, and before dying.
Nope.
So I think the kid, or you know how like in the war movies when the guys get their arms blown off and they just go and look for it. The kid, he got hit in the brain, but he didn't realize he got hit yet, so he walked for a little bit before dying.
You want to join our challenge, Butchie?
Not really.
Okay, that's fair. It's fair.
Why are you writing him in bed?
Because I wrote that.
What are you up to?
Trying to art? What are you up to? You're crying? Just remember, most of this was your idea.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. No, definitely shrink this down a little bit.
Oh no. Paint did not forgive me.
But you know, right?
That's what I'm gonna do. It's mad at me because I keep doing stuff, wet stuff on top of wet stuff. It's like you should both let this dry, dummy. Right? I don't want to.
That's the wrong way.
That's the wrong way to paint.
It's the coward's way.
You know, I can understand that.
Do what you want until it works out, or until you get too mad and give up.
Me too, baby. Me too. Whoever's idea this was, I don't like them anymore.
What is your idea?
Oh, mine! I don't like me. Not at all. And I especially don't like you being so good at this. I'm gonna set your hair on fire while you sleep.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Mo's hair. Can't do that. Your hair's too close to Mo's hair.
I thought you were already gonna.
No, Ty's gonna burn your hair. That's not me.
Okay, no, I got it mixed up.
That's between y'all. Okay, let me just leave that alone because it's not gonna get better until it dries.
Or what?
I like how baby already has paint on her face. The other side, baby. The side eye. Oh, that side too.
Dang it.
What's wrong, Tarzan?
Wrong layer.
Stop doing that.
I know, right?
Bye, baby. Love you. I miss you. See you later. Still waiting for it to dry.
I'm waiting.
Bye. Bye, Butch.
Part.
Tyler, it's all soaking wet. Huh? Can't. My person's not wearing clothes. Yep. I know.
My person's not wearing clothes either.
I know.
Doesn't have a body, so.
Mine doesn't have a body either.
And I probably won't.
Don't get streaky. Just dry. Jeez Louise. Huh? In that case, I'll just go on crying.
Here. There and there. That way. More where it's supposed to be. Like so. don't know how to paint.
That's why it's your fault.
Oh, got it. Got it. My bad. I know. My fault.
Because I'm not waiting for my I'm just doing what I want. And so the colors are mixing instead of layering on top.
How's it going, baby? Try to use mine to dry yours while I'm drying mine. How about that? I don't think it's gonna help.
Especially not because of the fact that I still haven't stopped putting paint on it.
Who needs to stop putting paint on things? That just sounds silly. I don't know, turn down for what? That's all I know. Oh, please, I believe in quitting. Oh,
On the wrong
I,
layers in its entirety, huh?
I don't have what we like to call in the art world patience. So things be happening when I don't expect it to.
Doing this all based on memory. It's not normal for me.
I'm doing this all based on imagination. So yeah, no, because you're trying to remember. I'm just kind of making it up now. I'm like, who cares now? Do you just want a plain one, baby, to start all over? Okay. Okay. You regret being part of this? You having a bad day? You need a snack? You want to punch someone?
What are you thinking about?
Are your nails in your way?
Do what again?
I put a lot of paint on and then a lot of paint on top of that, and so like it's just blurred together and it's not what I wanted. And I can't put more paint on yet because it's not dry.
Now check something. Check the comics.
Oh, my ChatGPT tips up.
Yes, yes.
Is that why teachers are actually upset with ChatGPT? Like, you might not need us anymore.
But I mean, that's always been the thing with technology, though.
I know. That's why we have the term Luddites.
What's that mean?
Someone who's afraid of technology, modern advancements. From the industrial era, I believe. And it's actually a term that was coined in England because they were like destroying train stations and factories that could train in coal and stuff. I mean, they had a point, don't get me wrong, but also like big technology because I'm a lazy bum and I don't want to be lugged by me.
Real.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I'm so happy we have a washing machine. Oh, it's sad effect, actually. I don't even like doing this laundry. Imagine doing it back in the day.
I can imagine it and I don't like it. I'm not gonna be graded on this project, am I?
I don't know. It's up to chat.
Oh, that's fair. That's very fair. How you like nails, baby?
They feel weird.
Sorry.
And they fell off.
Oh.
Too.
Oh no.
Yeah, the glue at the store doesn't always hold up that much.
It's been happening on it.
those,
Having a rough day, huh?
those nails.
They're bad.
Those poor nails.
Okay. So something like that.
But I'm having so much pain. I have trouble taking it all off.
I understand.
And I don't really feel like starting over with the nose. So.
I understand.
No, that sucks to suck.
Sure does.
Like I said, I don't know why. The thing usually isn't this.
Watery.
It's not much because I like it dry so much faster.
I think it's because I'm here and it just really doesn't like me. Very much. My joke's on you, you can't embarrass me. We all knew that I was coming into this as a terrible artist. Oh, no.
You have to bounce.
He's
What was your favorite part today, Dan?
Your mom made me a burger. It was indeed. I enjoyed it very much. Sure. This one. Just got that. 1, 2. We have knots like so. We have another one that comes
I don't know why y'all like painting.
underneath. Here, wraps here, knots
Oh, no.
there. Oh no,
All right.
this wrap here, and one more wrap here. Blood there. Here, so, and this gets erased. It's underneath there. That. Then burn. Blood there.
No matter how I do this, it gets worse and worse. So much worse.
Sorry.
You will be. Can I quit?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think I'm done. Oh. I guess you're not.
It's like an eraser. Oh my God. I want to at least complete the mission. I just no longer want to care. So what are you doing, Tarzan?
I am inking and drawing page 25.
That sounds exciting.
It is.
I am using 700 paintbrushes.
Okay. Are you having fun with that?
No.
Oh.
Because I'm using all 700 of them wrong, apparently.
I'm sorry.
As I said, it's very likely that you will be.
Still not my favorite, no matter what you say, Bex.
Inking?
Mm-hmm.
We've all heard otherwise.
I think you guys are mashing sound clips together.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Still, yeah.
I think you're just participating in a very American tradition of revisionist history.
No. We don't do that. Hey, Aaron, how's it going?
Oh no.
What? Welcome to the club, baby. Welcome to the club.
Mine's the worst.
No, yours looks good.
No,
It does.
no.
Oh, well, I have the same problem again.
I kind of mean it.
I don't care anymore.
Good, how are you? I'm doing well.
Who needs shapes anyway? That first one's still so wet.
It's too hot.
Transparent. Because we had such high hopes for this. We went all the way to Michael's just for this. And so it's definitely not going to behave for us. I'm trying so hard.
Give me a paper towel.
Existed today, would you hang out with them? No.
Who existed today?
My characters.
I would.
I mean, I would want to, but I wouldn't be cool enough to hang out with them.
I would.
I have something.
This
You-
kind?
You-
That look-
No.
You'd be cool enough to hang out with them? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Everyone likes to keep me around.
Fair.
Sorry.
Good. I didn't realize that was on. You alright?
No. Welcome to my painting.
Yours is much better than mine.
No, that's because you're your own worst critic.
I don't know
It means you judge your stuff more harshly than you would judge someone else's.
that. No, no.
What happened?
Such a evil girl.
A little like just behind your
I don't know what I did.
I should give it Hawaii blush.
How I
Yes, you should.
Good blush.
That's what I did.
Let me give it some blush.
I messed up.
Baby's probably meant how good yours is.
No. Oh, yes.
No.
Do you and your main character share some? Yes, me and the main character do share something in common. We are the same person.
Go away. I don't want to see you ever.
Don't worry, I'll go away in shame after this, baby.
No, not you.
Too late.
I know the perfect finish you have to put on top.
Why is it?
on my painting.
Why is it white?
Because you got white in it.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. My shirt, it just
This is,
changed back to brown. I don't
this-
want it to be brown.
This is the first time that, because a lot of people have always told me that my black characters are me. And this is
Because normally they are.
they are not. This is the first time this character is me. I fully accept and admit it.
Oh no, his eyes are pink.
I'm not kidding.
He looks like he came back from the dead. What did I do? Oh. I give up.
You did great, baby. It's great. Just let it dry a little bit. What's my least favorite chore?
What's what up?
Yeah.
Can I take my remaining 3 nails off?
Yes.
Figure it
Tyler.
What do you think? It's perfect.
Awesome.
I'm adding the
My-
finishing touches.
Body is mad. Move, Mo. Don't look me. No. I just meant don't look me in the eye. Good golly, Miss Mo. My poor hips. They did not like sitting on the floor.
Sorry.
Aw, what detail?
But no, you have to wait.
What?
I know what Ty's doing. Ty's the goat, for real, for real.
What are you writing?
Go ahead and read it.
No. Can you explain what your comic book story is about? Well, simply put, it's about revenge. It's like Old Boy.
Because
So the main character,
Oh.
was able to work their way into being one of the elite ninjas, even though they were not necessarily of ninja descent, and so wasn't necessarily looked highly upon by a lot of the higher up ninjas. But since he was one of the Shogun's favorites, just because out of sheer determination, they're like, "Oh, this guy." But when the Shogun was assassinated, they're like, "We don't need to stand for this anymore. We want to erase the fact that this person was even part of our history," type deal. And then they decided that it would be best to eradicate his entire village. And so they did such in front of him, and was hoping that, well, not hoping, but they thought he was dead, right? They thought they killed him. There's a reason why he's not dead, which will be explained later in
time bullet.
the actual no.
That's great.
It's not a time bullet. There's an actual reason that was thought out beforehand.
What else should I
And
Butterflies.
and so since he's not dead, the main thing that he's after is revenge for his family.
Would you avenge my death if someone murdered our village?
Yes, I would. And considering that this character is me, I'd be going about it just like this.
Doubt it.
If we were in this time, I would so. You mean like right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go through. I mean, if I knew, I guess. It wouldn't be like this, that's for sure. I don't have his skills.
Don't have his powers.
Yeah.
Sure. Sucks to be human sometimes.
Sometimes.
Don't get lost, baby. Oh! I'm stupid. That's what happened. Art? Natural strong.
Are you a fan of ninja genre? Yes, of course. Ninjas are my thing, man.
You're gonna leave me for ninja, aren't you?
I don't think I'd ever see one.
Here, we're going about this all wrong. You might see them all over the place. You just might not know they're a ninja. They grocery shop too, you know.
It's fair.
Still not dry. Golly. Oh, that's cute, Ty. Well, that's smart using the back of the paintbrush. I look much less crazy now. Thank you for the back of the paintbrush tip, Ty.
What was it like? What was it like to be a comic book artist?
Baby's
Grueling.
toenails. I say we do the other part tomorrow.
Doing comics is fun. It's just there's a lot of work that goes into it, and it's unappreciated.
How's it going? How much more do you have?
I have 2 sections left.
Nice. Yes.
Come down here. Bring that out up here. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yep. Brushes are doing what they want.
Yeah, they are. Baby, you okay? I made mine worse. I keep touching it and doing stuff to it, thinking that I know what I'm doing. No.
Comes back. Look, no matter what color I put on here, it like turns gray.
Are we ready for the big reveal, baby? Pick yours up. Yeah, pick it up. This is the fun part.
Let's show first Daddy and then let's show chat.
You want to stand right behind him and show everyone all together?
No, because I don't think they'll be able to see all of it.
That's fair. Hold these for a second.
Everyone's going to show it, I think.
Baby didn't want to pick hers up. She's too embarrassed.
You don't want to show yours?
I think it's good. Especially considering how this should have been a like 6-hour process and we did it in 15 minutes. Okay. Also, blame the paints. Ty picked out terrible paint.
Yeah, these ones are terrible. I'm actually not even lying. These paints have never let me down until today.
We need a judge for our art contest, Kaiser.
Okay.
You're it, by the way.
You pick who reveals first.
Oh yeah, that too. If you pick me, it's a bad idea.
Why? Pick Mo.
Mo is doing Macbeth.
Mo's art is Macbeth.
Oh, okay. Then I guess Ty. Nice. I love how it says low stinking.
You don't know how to read.
It says loves inking.
I
If you had said love sinking, I would have been
Yeah.
like, you can read, but no.
No. Yeah. Alright, baby, let's see what you got. Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice, nice.
Down for
Nice.
chat.
Yeah. Chat. You don't have to if you don't want to. Where's the camera?
Who did best, Kaiser? You have to put them in order. 1, 2, and 3.
That's just mean. to
I know,
do.
that's the
That-
whole point.
but why?
Because where it's funny.
Careful, baby.
I like this one, so I'm gonna say that one's number 1. And then I don't know. Based on my judging, that one is number 2.
Don't hate because that says I love
that one
inking.
number 2, and then that one, I love sinking, can be number 3.
Doesn't say I. Can you learn to read,
No,
please?
love sinking. Love sinking.
I love thinking.
Hashtag love sinking.
So, baby won.
Alright.
You got second place. I lost.
I don't think you were paying attention.
Yeah.
Daddy's only mad. He's only judging the inking part at the bottom.
Yeah.
See if it's like this, then yours would be number 2.
I do like the blush that's coming
So
through.
kawaii. It's your anime form.
There you go, chat. That's the winner. Who's this a picture of? You have no one in chat.
Nope, not active in chat at all. Oh wait, AG is here. Hey AG, you should show AG.
What are your biggest influences in creating a comic book?
biggest influences. I would have to say Alex Toth. Alex Toth, and then is probably my biggest. And then
No.
I don't know.
Trying.
I was like, I don't know. Alex Toth mostly. AG says nice painting. Did you hear me? AG said nice painting.
You did good, baby.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Alex Toth, and I mean, then from there, I wouldn't know. There's a lot of people that I like that aren't really a big influence, but I just like their style. So
Did you want to keep that?
it's like Alex Toth for sure. That's the one that I would probably say the most.
You okay? Yeah, you look like you got stuck. Mike?
How you doing, AG? Oh. Making moves, oh yeah? Any that you can share?
I have to say no, because I'll get in trouble.
Advice on how to create a comic book. Oops. Honestly, make sure that your story, make sure that you know what you're trying to draw first. Like, write the story first. If it's about comics, right? Like if you're trying to do character design and stuff like that, that's different. But if it's about the actual comic, then you're gonna want to make sure the story is right first. And then I would make sure that you thumbnail. Make sure you get your script thumbnailed nicely before you actually start drawing the actual comic. Because it's just a lot better when you know what you're supposed to be drawing when you need to dedicate more time to it. And so knocking out the storytelling and the pacing and all that stuff in like shapes, not necessarily full-on drawings and stuff, but just shapes, allows you to just do a lot more.
How would you rate your experience, Mother?
10 out of 10 fun, 1 out of 10 user friendliness, and a negative 17 out of 10 beginner friendly.
by my daddy.
And apparently they're all good
What's the matter?
because people haven't been
You're
able to
not
see
telling me
it.
the truth.
It's so funny. I think they're gonna go to
No. If they do, you'd be like,
Oh,
oh, that's right. It's because I quit. And I didn't know how to tell you I quit because you guys aren't very friendly or approachable.
I love that.
I love you.
me too.
And I hate this. There's one that they keep sending to me and be like, oh, you guys should really do this. But it makes me really mad because guess what? You're only allowed to do it if you're 18. I'm not 18.
Yeah, they just assume you are because you're a senior.
I know. It makes me mad.
I know. Makes me mad.
They made
2
me
commissions
get
on
my
the docket,
birthday.
plus I
know.
have that you don't do scripts for your comics. I don't do, but I have the story, right? So I know what the story's about, but I don't write out full scripts like
'Cause we were supposed to be
traditional,
out of town, right? On Wednesday.
traditional
I told
comics.
you I couldn't go, but then we're here, but I forgot.
When is it?
Probably happened, yeah.
you know, where I write, oh, panel 1, page 2, panel 1, establishing shot. Like I don't do that. I'll write out a synopsis,
10 minutes ago.
right?
She should have reminded you.
Write out a
She should have
synopsis,
reminded you.
and then
So I'm gonna
And-
have to be on Lily's side right now.
and then go thumbnails. So I don't do. I mean, I literally in my sketchbook I have issue 1. The way that I start issue 1.
Yes, my
And it's
dear,
one
my darling
page.
dear. Yes, my dear, my darling dear. I love you too, my dear, my darling dear. Bye.
So a script to script. I don't know if I can get behind that one, solely because like having a true script, it's
Yeah, this one makes me kinda mad.
it's way more descriptive.
He did it good, right? But that first guy was clearly trying to do a backflip, and this is not a backflip.
Because I know that even with my
No,
own
but I
stuff,
think
like
it's-
because
it's
I'll
such a
have to
fresh
come
knowledge.
back.
Well, no, I know, but did you
Depending
see
on
how
how I
it
do
wasn't
it,
a backflip? Like that first clip was a
I
guy
will-
trying to do backflip.
I will
It
have
wasn't
to
backflip. He wasn't trying to do a
re-script
backflip.
everything, whereas normally, if you've
Because
written
he
your
said that's
script,
100%. He wasn't trying to put his arms back on.
right?
Yes, but
Like
You
if
shouldn't be
you
grabbing your legs like that for a backflip anyway.
I know.
if
So I think that's what one of the things he was saying is like, don't.
if you get normally if you get a script, that's it. Like it's been edited, it's come back, and what's on there is what's on there, and you don't change it. And definitely the way I do it, there's a whole lot of feeling that goes into the drawing. Like I might be scripting something, right? I might have a script and then be drawing, and the dialogue will change, or the pacing seems off, and I will on the spot change it. I might lay out, maybe. I just know that when I was in school and we had to do scripting, it was, it's a way more controlling, I guess, would be the thing. Would be way more controlling than anything else. So, hey, Miss Ebony.
Hi, Miss Ebony. Do you want to see our paintings?
That's the ugliest outfit I've ever seen. I hate it. These people are always,
Miss Ebony said, yes!
you know, it's always like, what is your least favorite fashion trend to the people with the absolute worst fashion?
Ty painted this one. Can't make them straight in the camera. Ready again? Baby painted this one. She's the winner of our art contest. very nice, Ty.
Thank you, thank you.
And this is mine, and he looks like he belongs in the cast of King Julian. Don't you though? Look.
That's funny.
No. I know you said put the paint away as to be helpful, but it's heavy and I don't want to. So it can stay here till tomorrow.
Miss Ebony said you are an artist.
I am an artiste. I craft foolishness, mayhem, and chaos. Often.
Very double green. Bunch of cartwheel baby.
You should definitely show that to baby.
Where is this baby?
Went to bed.
Went to bed.
Yep. So you couldn't. I do not love inking. Horribleness. Sure, Dad. You know, it's not very nice. Spreading these lies.
Since Kaiser streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Sundays, and Tyler's TikTok has been flooded with those paint your partner for a big reveal things. She decided we would paint Kaiser while he was streaming and not tell him about it and make him judge the art contest and who was the best.
It got worse.
What got worse? Oh, is that Pickle Rick? Is that Jesus? Why does he have a city skyline on his face? It's Bob. That's not a tomato. That's a strawberry. That's the fat one. Oh, it's the yellow guy.
I know it's the yellow.
It's
guy,
the
but
yellow
Why did she build her head out on other things and not on that one?
Because I think she thought her head was round enough.
But he's not around.
Can I show my friend Marcy your painting too?
You should take it to class.
Okay.
thought we were gonna decorate his office with them.
You can do whatever you want with that. Loves thinking, because you love thinking.
I love stinking.
You
Yeah.
love. Singing.
Ah, I've
you-
corrupted you as well.
Because you can't swim. Yeah.
That should be on a T-shirt.
You wanna be this buff? Like, look at his legs. What the heck?
No, I hate it.
Oh, I have a video of you actually.
Thank you. I'm excited. Is it
It's
good?
just no, it's just buff people doing buff stuff.
Buff people doing buff
I'll
stuff.
show you too. It's actually what the heck? Oh, that's right. I was like, who did I block?
Me?
No, I blocked Mimic Clarice because her account got hacked at one time. But I only blocked her on Facebook, but I guess it went to Instagram too.
Never felt like more like a Scrooge. And I've literally told people I won't buy them presents for Christmas before.
Oh, it's buff people doing buff stuff.
This way is worse. Or I mean, you could call it whatever you want.
That's a lot of trust and that's a lot of
Yeah, I'm telling you, buff people doing buff stuff. You wanna see buff people doing buff stuff?
Hold on. Oh,
You saw that one? I don't know
no,
why it started in the middle. It didn't start from the beginning, which makes me angry.
no.
They start like this, and then they like flip over into each other. I would never trust anyone to do that with me. That's crazy.
I mean, they clearly have done this before,
Yeah.
and they're like, we can do this.
damn.
I don't know what that's so. There's. This one's so funny.
Oh, it's.
Like, yeah, but I like, just had it not out.
What's up, Butch?
It's still Bandit Bob.
Banded Bob, yep.
It's just so weird with size.
Yep, that's who it is.
Like, do you have any
Extra leftover character sheets from when you made Browns.
Nope, but I can print you off one.
Can you print me off one?
Yep.
And I don't need the descriptive thing. Just a stat.
Kind of comes with it. I get it from D&D proper.
I hate D&D proper. I only like making stuff up.
I just make things up. That's what's fun.
Yeah. Like you made up God Rats
I did not make up. You just stunk.
against God Rats.
No, not against God rats. Just against regular
throw Cthulhu-
stinking
I could throw
rats.
Cthulhu
And
at you as a
you
first
sucked.
encounter
That's all
and
there
see
was
how
to
you
it.
do.
You stunk, and you should just own the stink because you stunk.
I did stink against God, but
You
that's not really my
We're
fault,
not
is it?
God.
I know I'm not God. That's why
They
I
were
lost.
not God, is what I said.
Oh, yeah, they were.
No.
And how else did we lose? Checkmate.
You
Nope,
stunk.
I don't hear it.
That's why.
Is it a blue background?
Yes. I like it.
Yeah, I was right. I'm like, what the heck? It's just France.
He looks distressed.
Which country is that?
I don't know.
It's a prank. It's France.
What?
There's not a country there. It's all France.
I wouldn't know that. I don't even know. I couldn't find Virginia on the map.
Okay, that's sad. That's a little sad there, bud.
I don't need to. Why would I?
What?
Like if somebody told you that you could teleport, why would you learn to ride a bike?
Well, it's one of these.
I mean, do you know how to teleport?
That's not the point. I have a map in my pocket that gives me directions everywhere I need to go with voice commands. I don't need to find places on the map.
Well, that's just I don't need to use a map.
I don't need to find where I am on a map either.
You should though.
I don't need to though.
You're right. You don't need to, but you should at least know where you are on a map,
Why?
so you know where you are.
I do know where I am.
No, you don't.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you just said you don't.
Yeah, I do. I know exactly where I am. I couldn't point it out on a map though.
So you don't know.
I do know. I know the location. I could tell someone. Like the computer, and then it'll tell me where to go.
I can tell the computer, and the computer will know where I'm at.
No, I know where I'm at. The computer knows where I want to go.
Yeah, whoa. That sounded like it hurt. Oh, that's why.
You're a little thirsty. Shouldn't be feeding that to the monkeys.
Shouldn't be feeding that to the monkeys is something that just happened. Someone just said that. Just want y'all to know that. That's what happened.
I need the handbook. Do you know what's in the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Is it funny?
It talks about like almost like world building, telling you how to create a campaign and stuff like that.
Just tells you how to make a story.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrible book. Why would you buy that? You got scammed.
I didn't know what it was, and they had all three of them, so I just bought all three of them.
Okay.
Seriously.
Oh, do you want the stuff now?
There.
Do you want me to print that out real quick?
Yes, please.
Okay, just a sec.
Because like as long as you know I need it, then I don't need it now.
Well, I mean I know, but it's just ease.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
I'll still be right back.
Wow, I get it.
I sent you that one video, and I just keep getting workouts.
Alright, do this.
Working out seems fun until you do it, and then you're like, owie.
Facts.
Everyone always does this. And I finally clicked that you're supposed to pull the bar to you rather than pulling yourself to the bar.
What? You're always what?
Yeah, I know. Like, what is
No,
this?
wait. What?
It says when it finally clicks that you're supposed to pull the bar to you rather than pulling yourself to the bar. And it's just her doing pull-ups, and I'm like, what does that mean?
Tyler, I don't want to essay anymore.
Why am I getting these?
I don't know, you're getting bad fashion.
Because it knew that you wanted
Well, you
to.
don't understand the stuff Timo was showing
Ugly.
me. I hate it.
It's weird.
Timo doesn't know fashion.
I said,
Or
bro.
Tamu.
Shut up, I can feel you there.
Like Tamu, whatever it is.
What is this? Well,
Let's. Why do you read? Why? What they
who
do
wants
that?
leather underwear?
That was underwear?
Ah! That's funny.
Ooh, fashionable frog. That's what you should. That's what you should wear. It's a frog.
Oh,
I don't know what it's.
Frog on the cover of Vogue.
all right. So we got that panel all inked up. Gonna help Butch real quick with his thing.
What you gotta do this to one bed.
Okay.
You should show Witch that one video. 'Cause they can do it. You can do 3 sit-ups. You can do this.
No, I cannot.
Do it. do you think he's lying?
Maybe he's just exaggerating a little bit.
Nobody tells lies on the internet, Tyler.
Oh, my bad. Only on Google.
Ugh.
Work out. Target.
Bro, they're gonna kick you out.
Are you gonna hit him with the ninja smoke?
Huh?
He took his mask off. Is
No.
it from Ninja Smoke?
No, he's literally showing him who he is.
Like from Ninja Kamui?
Ninja Smoke.
I think I'd be able to tell.
I don't know. There's a lot of Ninja Smoke. Where'd it go?
No. No, that is him. I can. Yeah.
Where did it go?
Did it go to files?
No, I put it here.
Oh. Maybe it's files. Should check your recently
I
downloaded.
just put it, but I pulled it and put it right here.
It's not there anymore.
Don't change your name to B Kaiser. I won't.
Why not?
Because they're all going to jail for doing very nefarious things.
Kaisers?
No, R. Kelly, P. Diddy. So don't change your name
All together.
to B Kaiser.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
one letter.
You know, I got it now.
Okay.
Once you start saying that.
Like at all.
P. Diddy.
It's fucking double face.
Whoops. Where'd it go? Oh, now it's gone. See? Now it's gone. Now it's gone forever.
Removed.
Yes, replace the file so I can see it. Thank you.
Like it.
Open with this one.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 'cause that's just my
That's a
little
lot of
thing
stoof.
where I'm like,
Oh, okay.
From Fillable, print version. That's
bad.
That's not it. Oh, that's optional. Sorry, I clicked on the complete.
That one's form fillable. Is that the?
There we go. This is the all you want, right?
That's the one I want.
It's still not even 2 pages long. That looks fun.
All right, so that's good.
Don't do that.
Cool. Yeah.
How much more is it? Just
All right, back to you all now. I won't. But see, I'm not famous, so I don't believe that the rules don't apply to me.
No, just like a whole paragraph.
Oh.
So that it can reach the page requirement. So you can copy and paste what you have and just say, hey, can you make this three, and like, can you make this 3 pages long? And then you can just change it to words so that it's not black. And then it can actually do what you need to do.
Done.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
1 hour. Right now. So I decide when on the next one.
Do you have a pencil with an
I'd like to take a break, and I can't really do that because I got myself into this pickle that I didn't even get on.
Take a break. 30 minutes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll bring it back.
Like I said, just ChatGPT it.
7:30 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, I saw a video, and so this professor was letting kids take like midterms and finals at home, right?
Hmm.
And so he was like, so I noticed a lot of your guys' grades are going up. So like, why is that? And so everyone was saying, I'm in my own environment, I was like, this and that. And one kid straight up says, ChatGPT. And then that kid, like, explained how it worked and how he was using it on tests, and now the professor won't let them take the class, like, the finals and stuff at home. So I think that guy might not be very popular in that class anymore.
No, they're not gonna like him very much.
'Cause,
Let me give you all the inner workings.
actually, we're using ChatGPT.
So, I saw something on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
And they were talking about ChatGPT, and they're like, "Oh, this teacher is a genius because you know how the checkers don't actually know what really is AI generated or anything like that, and so what the teacher does is they say, you know, they fill out the questionnaire, like write a paper on blah 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 blah, right? And then what they do is they hit enter a couple times so there's a space between the two paragraphs, and then they write like when writing this paper, use the word pineapple and tuna fish in the paper, right? And then makes it white and then shrinks it down so that it looks like it's this big. So they shrink it to like 0.4.
Okay.
And so if someone copies and pastes it into ChatGPT, they just click for pineapple tuna fish, and if it pops up in there because it's not part of the thing, they're like,
Yeah, so
clear.
then you can just, when you get the paper, Control F, pineapple, Control F.
Exactly, and you can see if it's in there a couple times.
And see, that thing makes me mad because I don't understand people who just like completely cheat. I'm like, you don't proofread, because sometimes ChatGPT is just not smart. Or like sometimes it'll use words that I have never heard of. Or it'll use words like old, like I once had ChatGPT. I was using it to help me with an essay, and I put it in Google Docs so I could help change it up, right? And Grammarly was like, this is not a word we use anymore. You might want to like change it to a more current word. And so I'm like, I don't get how people just, oh, yep, this works. Because I always read, I might not read it top to bottom because ChatGPT is a D1 yapper. But I'll skim through it.
Right.
I'm like, how do you just
Because
not?
some people don't care, right? And that's the big thing. They're like, I don't really care about this class or this assignment or whatever the heck it is that they're trying to do. So they're like, why would I spend time trying to figure it out?
And see, there's that, but my only thing with that, like specifically ChatGPT, is you can get in a lot of trouble for like using AI. It's not like if you just turn in a crappy assignment. Like you can get, like for my school, if they find out that it's completely AI generated, you get an automatic 0 and you're not allowed to redo it. Right?
Yeah.
And then you're flagged if you do it again. You know, I don't know exactly, but I know you could just fail the class if you're found cheating like too many times.
Right.
So, or like I know in colleges and stuff, you can get like kicked out.
Yeah.
If you're plagiarizing or cheating, you know. So I'm like, for that one, I don't understand why they wouldn't just do the like 5 minutes of extra work.
They don't. Well, to be honest, a lot of students are like, "Oh, our teachers are stupid."
I'm not stupid.
Huh?
I said not that stupid.
But I mean, that's what their mindset. They're just like, "Oh, our teachers are old and stupid, and they would never do this, that, and the other thing." Even though I can tell you, as a teacher, that we have workshops and all kinds of stupid stuff about how ChatGPT and all this AI stuff is happening, and that here are the ways to check for it. Here's how you can, so
That's what I was
we're
gonna say,
being
like,
hammered in
in the
it.
beginning, like in my 10th grade year, when ChatGPT, like the first half of the year, when ChatGPT was popular, but like it was still kind of not. There wasn't 100 news articles about it, and there wasn't all these checkers for it, right? Yeah. Then you could get away with doing the whole essay because like it wasn't really out there yet. But during the second half of the year, they upgraded the plagiarism software to add AI detectors. Because it was getting used so often, it was everywhere.
Right.
And they had to fight. I'm like, they know about, like, they might not be the most tech savvy, and they might not know how it works, but they know that it's there, and they know that you're using it.
Yep. I mean, and let's be honest. For the most part, when you talk to someone and they don't have the most eloquent way of speaking or anything like that, and then all of a sudden they come in and they can, you know, speak like who knows what. You're like, wow, these are some gigantic words that you don't know what the meaning is.
That's weird.
Then, you know, you can be like, what? Who wrote this paper?
No, see, that's what I'm seeing. Because if you're going to ChatGPT, either you use the section, because you can tell, write this like a 12th grader, write this like a 4-year-old, write this like a 6th grader. You know, you can. It's still going to be a smart 6th grader. You're not going to be an idiot.
And not a dumb 6th grader, but
But, you know, if you like dumb it down, but I always go in there and make sure that it's words that I'll use. And honestly, if you don't want to get flagged, just mess up some of the punctuation. They have a semicolon, use a comma instead. They have a comma, take it out.
words of wisdom from Ty.
And then it's gonna be like, oh, a computer wouldn't make this mistake.
Wouldn't make this dumb mistake. Like,
no,
wow.
No, nobody's this stupid. This has to be a human. That's what I do. Because then you'll get marked off like, oh, your grammar's wrong, but now I didn't have to write my essay. I feel like I shouldn't be admitting this on stream to my teacher father, but that is what it is.
Womp womp.
Whatever. In a meeting that I saw online, one college on the Zoom meetings, one college was like, we're having problems with this, and with a student who doesn't quite meet, like they were a student with one of those plans. And then someone else was like, have them get someone else to do it. And I was like, wow, yes, that's exactly what I would tell them. Pay another student to do your work for you, because that's exactly what you would do in the real world. Isn't that kind of the opposite of what college is for?
Yeah.
Like, according to teachers. Yeah. So, I don't think your daddy cares.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, look.
And I think the problem is for me is for you to get a quality, like you can get a decent paper, but for you to get an A paper, you have to know how to work ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like if you say write a paper about the revolution, you're not gonna get a great paper. Like it's not bad, you pass,
Right.
but it's not gonna be like, or it's like, you know, high school level papers. That's what I found. It's not really past high school, maybe like 101 or 102. But they're not great papers, you know?
Right.
So I'm like, you can do great stuff with it, but you have to put in the work to learn. Because there's whole classes about it, how to use ChatGPT, how to get ChatGPT to write, it's really cool, honestly. Like the how to use AI classes.
Yeah.
Matilda took one. I didn't like it very much, so.
Mhm.
How's your burger? That's it. Where's my phone? There it is. What do you think? What do you think now? I liked it when there was a bug in there. It was really funny. Bug behind the glass. And then maybe. Don't put off cleaning your room. Or don't. Either way. We don't care. Remember the old swing trend? So behind. Bridge, right? You know the bridge that collapsed? And the boat? The boat couldn't steer anymore. Like, it lost control of itself, right?
They lost control of the propulsion, yeah.
Okay. But that's what I thought. And then I
Is
couldn't
what the
remember.
official thing was as of yesterday.
That's crazy though. And there were people on the bridge, right?
Yes.
Ugh.
I mean, for like 1 or 2 in the morning, yeah, but no.
A lot of people to get knocked in the water in their cars.
Exactly. That's what I'm going like. Yes, for the people.
Maybe not like
For the people on the bridge, it was a ton
10,000.
of people. But for like, could it have happened at rush hour? Yeah. Would it have been more than? Yeah. That's all I meant.
Cool, this is so great. Women are powerful. Promotions are powerful. Give me
Ty, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Would you send your mom to jail for $50 million?
Okay, well, what for?
How long?
What type of prison?
Because do I just send you to jail? Like it's like I need more context. I wouldn't send you there for life, but if I could bail you out, yeah, I got.
It's like it's like do I get to come in and then bail you out right afterwards?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm
And
seeing. Running away is easy. It's leaving the top hard.
caffeine. I'm starting to crash. Gonna say goodnight. All right, Bexy.
Good night, Bexy. Get some good rest.
Let's
Good night.
I don't care anymore. Test out our driving knowledge.
Because your brother got up 95 times last night. And I bet he's gonna do it again.
That's what I'm saying.
I love you.
These
Love
ones
you
are
too.
so like
Thanks for drawing,
these are,
painting.
these are so
It was fun.
straightforward.
It was fun. I'm terrible. I put all my good effort into it too. That's my best work, by the way.
I liked it.
My favorite ones that get on Instagram are that how much Spanish do you know? And it's like expert level, and it's like one time it was right before it was a level before impossible. Guess what the word was? Pizza. What's pizza in Spanish, bro?
Pizza.
Yeah, that was in like expert level
Not
Spanish.
expert.
It was literally pizza.
Dude, pizza.
Jim Bro push-ups down. I don't think I could do this because I can't do one on push-ups.
Yeah. Let alone touch somebody.
Don't be a stranger. Exactly.
Like, what the heck?
I relate to that person. It would be like,
That's
what is a haircut?
look at his move.
I know he moves, but now I can't move.
Stay
State
farming.
Farm. Imagine trying to look like State Farm. Too much trust. How many times have you messed up?
I get scared when I do the around the world that they look at it. This lady's doing it.
What is the around the world?
So you get that weight and you just go like this and you go.
Oh. It looks like fun.
Well, I get nervous when I'm with Butch and do it. Because he just drops it all the time. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. Go stand over there. Oh yeah, I saw Granny doing crazy stuff, which makes me think. I'm like, the way she's either she is super strong, or it's fake.
Yeah.
Because just the sheer amount of condensed weight to make that kettleball, right? For her to fling it up like that, and her not be like, "Ugh,"
Well, no,
and she just kicked it and it was like,
That's
and then
what
she
I'm saying.
grabbed it and it was like, it was just a normal motion instead of holy crap.
Yeah.
It seemed just too fake. And it's like, and I want to believe that she's super strong, but it's one of those ones where I will stay skeptical until I get to see her do it in the gym, where I get to test out the kettlebell.
I wanna try it now.
That's ouchie.
I definitely can't do that. You might be able to.
I don't think that. You try, but I don't think that it
So you just
think
put
that
your
would
foot
fall.
out and I grab your foot.
mm-hmm.
Put your foot out, I grab your foot and I walk towards you. So weird.
Oh no, my kids are about to do something stupid.
Okay. And then you have to like go grab. You have to grab your arms together and then you go through here. And you bend your leg. No, thank you. Hardest assignment in college major. Taking a shower.
But- but-
Engineers touching grass.
That's funny.
And talking to women. Business.
Coloring books.
Coloring books.
Communications.
Yapping.
That's funny too.
History. Putting on deodorant.
That's just a sad statement. And I can't even be like, yeah, that's not true, because
The shade.
I know students.
Oh my god.
What
The
even
guy
happened?
is driving on the wrong side of the road. Watch this lane.
Bro was a bit of a Brit. Bro.
He's speeding too. Like, what is going on? Autism University. Trains. Trains 101. There are no loud noises.
And eye contact is strictly prohibited.
Stop by the gift shop to grab a t-shirt to show off your skin spirit. If you go to there.
Show
I
off.
could never do this one question.
My brain doesn't work like that.
This is why I'm not a great English because I can't. It's too much. for
You
me.
could. I believe in you.
No, it's so confusing. It's the same reason why I can't sing and play guitar because I can't get my brain to do too many things at once. It just short circuits and I get confused. It's weird when they do the 4 and the 3 at the same time. That's the one I can't do at all. Because
Sounds nice though.
each individual note is okay. The 2 and the 4 I could do because it's just you click like there's nothing I can do. But 3, I think 3 is the one that's off.
Not too loud.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. They're so cool. No, it seems scary. Like it looks fun to be up there, but it looks very scary. No, but it looks pretty. Spit on the floor.
Good.
Somebody noticed.
Locked that one a little bit too early.
Slower than the ant in appearance and faster than the leopard in action. The ant was still at breath.
Did you say poor lightning?
Yeah.
I meant the pool. I meant poor pool. All
Poor
gingers
lightning
have
was
the
for you.
ability to do this. Bust out into Irish and Scottish.
I think we just finished all the inking. Oh.
Hooray!
Oh yay!
Look at all that disgusting inking.
That's a ton of stuff.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save because it's important to save.
On his own soul.
Quiet Wednesday in super full effect.
That makes me mad. It's clearly wrestling.
It is, you know. It's good.
It was pretty good at it, honestly.
Oh, Mr. Police Officer.
Boo.
I just would. I can't speed. Speeding's too scary.
That's because you don't drive yet.
That's true.
We
But
working
I
in
do-
these art streets, I know, right?
Trains are better than planes.
Trains are nice.
Um,
What do you believe, Uncle Brian? Do you believe trains
Trains
are
or
better than
planes?
planes?
Depends. What's my criteria? Just in general?
Yeah.
The one big negative that I have about trains is that it takes longer. Like, if I want to go to California on a train, it's going to be a minute.
yeah.
Also transferring sometimes.
You got to do that on planes too.
Yeah, but
But trains, the seats are better in trains. You can get up and move, and it's not like, oh, excuse me, excuse me, and you're just walking straight. You can walk in a train, and there's space for you to walk by. There's generally, depending on how far you go, there are like meal trucks, right?
It sounds like you're on the train.
I'm on
side.
I'm on the train side because there's a lot more that
So-
you can do. It's a lot more convenient, like comfortable.
So
still.
for like longer trips, planes, because it's like faster.
Yeah, because I mean, and if you have nothing to do, right? Like if you're just like, meh, like let's say I retired, right? I retired and I have nothing to do, but I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to conventions, right? I would probably start taking the train because it's like I'll make a trip out of it. And like,
Do they have storage spots like they do in the like they do in
Overhead
planes, where
uh,
you can put all your stuff, or would you have to send it over?
no, I mean you can put it. There's overhead compartments.
Okay.
And they're pretty decent sized, so you could bring, like, okay, so if I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to bring my whole convention life, I would send, obviously
Yeah.
you'd have to send some of that over, but you can definitely just get, like, oh, if I'm traveling with like a suitcase, you just put that in. But with that, I can get on a train, do work, because they provide, most trains now have internet provided. They have plugs for your computers and stuff. If you want to plug on an airplane, good, like it might be there, but it's not going to do nothing. Like it's just there for decoration. You want internet, you have to pay for it, and like a lot, and then it's crappy internet.
So you'll buy premium internet.
Yeah. So for me, I'm like, if I want to also get some work done, you do it on a train,
Okay.
right? But I have to say that the planes are just so much faster, right?
more places to go. Like, I don't know. If you want to fly out the country or something like.
Oh,
That would be my big thing. Planes, like you can't just take a train across the ocean.
you cannot. You cannot.
Train that kind of looked. I think it was called like the Virginia Express train or whatever. It looked really cool. And it had
fun.
reminds me of the train from the Polar Express.
Huh. Like those are fun. But I like trains. They're fun.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would more, because of how quick and how many obligations I have for other things, I would still continue to ride the airplane. But it sucks because everything is so small. So if you're like Mo, it doesn't matter. If you're like me, it's like
It might be a little uncomfortable.
it's not the most comfortable of things to be part of. But you know, if I go, I'm going to go to California, and 6 hours later, less than 6 hours later, I'm there. That's like, you're not going to do that on the train. You're just not.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I don't know. I remember riding the metro.
Yep.
I don't really even remember where we went. I just remember we rode it.
Yep.
And I really don't remember being on it. Like, I remember looking at the clouds.
So
and I remember Thomas the Tank Engine.
the Metro is definitely different.
Yeah, and that's something I'm like, that's why I don't have an argument. 'Cause I
It's
don't really remember being on a plane, and I was really small. And also, I've only rode the metro.
Yeah, the Metro is definitely a completely different experience than.
Oh, we rode that Thomas train that one time.
Also, not. Not.
I don't remember going in there. I just remember we rode it. I don't remember anything other than the fact that we rode it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not the same experience.
You like the metro?
I don't like the Metro because for the same reason I don't like the airplanes.
It's tiny.
It's crowded, you know, and then they have the seats, but your seat is like. I'm like, I have a problem with people being in my space,
Okay.
right? And it's really bad when it's really bad, and I know that like Sean wants to hug, and I'm just like, right? And it's just like, stay out of my space. I don't want you in my space. Like, now's not the time to be this close to me. And on the Metro,
Yeah.
you're
There's
just
not
like,
really much you can
there's
do.
not much you can do about it. It's the same thing with plane, right? Like, you hope every single day that when you go on there, it's an empty flight, and that you have like at least a seat
Have
to
you ever
yourself.
had an empty flight?
I have not had an empty flight, but I have had a pretty empty flight, and like almost everybody had their own row,
Oh, wow.
which was crazy.
Did you love that day?
Oh, so good. And it was a long plane ride, so they're like, all right guys, it's gonna be a pretty easy trip. It's a very empty flight, so go ahead, take whatever you want. And I normally don't move until they're like, all right, we're closing the doors, because at that point it's for sure, because I would hate to move, get situated, get comfortable, and like, oh, I'm sorry, we gotta put two people here, like in that specific row, and be like, so I generally wait, and then once they do that, when I got spread out, had the whole row, I remember nothing about that trip, because I laid up against the window, had my legs out on the whole aisle, took my shoes off, put my pillow by the window, and we hadn't even taken off, and I was out. I was completely knocked out, and and then I missed the beverage service. I missed everything because I was just knocked out. And then I woke up, and I think we had like 10 minutes before we were landing. It was like the best flight ever.
You like the window seat?
I do now. It's really funny because before I was convinced that the aisle seat was the best seat, right? Because I can stick my feet out.
Yeah.
Aisle seat is the worst.
Oh.
It's the people are always trying to come by, and they don't care. People just don't care.
Oh, really?
They don't care about you. They don't care about your comfort. They're walking. They're hitting you with your bags. They're hitting you with themselves. They don't care. And then what makes it worse are the beverage carts and stuff.
Yeah. They don't care either.
They don't even tell you. Like, some people will be like, hey, coming through, beverage cart coming through. So people who are out here, they can pull their feet back in. They can move their elbow, because when you sit, your elbow's generally out. So if you're here and you're just like doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, your elbow's out. I won't forget. This is when I stopped riding on the aisle seat. I was watching a movie, and they're like, "Oh, well, beverage thing is gonna start soon." And you're like, that means nothing. Like, whatever. Oh! And the person just kept going. It was like,
I'm so sorry.
and I'm like, why did you just annihilate my elbow like that? And he's like, didn't care. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So, I mean, and then because everyone has to, you know, if you're in the window seat, you get to be the annoying one.
Oh.
Because you're like, excuse me, I gotta go back. I gotta use the bathroom. Right? But if you're that person who's out on the aisle, you're the one always getting up, always getting hit. And he's like, nope. You're the one always passing the drinks and food to people because you're just there. So, and plus, one of the reasons why I like the window is because you can actually lean up against the window. I know that some people get freaked out, like, I was close to the window, I'm gonna get sucked out. And no, you're not. There's 2 planes of like super pressurized bulletproof glass.
One plane that was flying and they had to emergency land because one chunk of their wall just flew off mid-flight.
What?
Whoa, no.
Yeah, like a whole you know how it's it's like squares.
Mhm.
You know, the one whole square popped out, window and all, and they had to land. Obviously
That,
they had to
yeah,
land.
that has to be terrifying.
Like the whole thing was gone. I thought it would be like a little, like, you know, there's a problem with the plane, but the passengers don't really know what it is.
Right.
They just know something. No, they knew.
Well, I
I was
mean,
like, they knew.
well, yeah, because airplane's missing.
No, because I was like, I saw this like POV or worst nightmare happen. I thought they were gonna fly through a storm or something.
Mhm.
I was like, no. I was like, wow, this is not what I thought was
Yeah,
gonna
it
happen.
was like, yep. I'd be like, I'm out.
I might have to give up flying.
I'll
for,
see
like,
you
the rest
guys
of the
later.
year.
I will
Like,
see you later.
I was like, I don't think we need this vacation that bad.
There would be a lot of compensation in my world at that point. Be like, man, y'all try to kill me.
Even if nothing happened, you could still get.
I'm terrified now.
Yeah.
That I mean, it'd be absolutely terrifying. Like, I can no longer ever fly on an airplane because. So, yeah, that sounds horrible. That would be awful. I would not want to live through that.
I know. That's terrible.
I mean, I would want to live through that, obviously, but I mean, I just wouldn't want to experience that. Is what I meant to say.
That happens. You just immediately die.
Oh, this one said he didn't want to live through this one. Let's take him.
Okay, guys, get the gun. Oh, it's on his stream in 2024.
He mentioned it, so let's take care of it now, so don't have to worry about it later.
No, that one was.
What's happening in your comments so far?
Death.
Lovely.
It was like death, a lot of violence, and it's really just me establishing how the world works. You know, here are our main people, and so you get an insight of how they operate, and you know they're talking about the world and that kind of stuff, and you just get a lot of information based on who they are, and it's issue 0, so this is just the intro, you know, and everything that's happening is in the past, and so then we get the lead up and an interesting style, thanks to Ty.
Oh yeah.
And I get to do the best of both worlds. Like I don't get to completely abandon this style when I move on, so I get to still use it, but then I still get to do the rendered style that I really like, the what I call the Avatar style.
Ooh. Can I come over and look
Of course.
at the...
I need to watch
I need to
Finish
rewatch
Avatar.
it. I need to rewatch it.
We should watch it together. I never watched it. Like, I watched an episode here and there when Bubba
Right.
was watching it, but I never watched it.
I'll rewatch it. So So this is what it looks like
Ooh, that's pretty.
when it's done, all right? And it has this old-timey feel, which was the point. But I did pages like this,
Ooh.
right, where it's bright and colorful, and I think there's a lot more energy and that can go in with it. One thing that I didn't like is how this, it's a different paper obviously, but I didn't like how this was
Brown.
interacting with that. And so what I want to do is just have regular, it's just going to be white paper, right? Because that'll be the future. But anytime we do a flashback, it's going to be like this.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, that was his idea.
Epic.
When dating apps not working, so you go to the bouldering trampoline.
What in the
Yo,
world?
did you see that
What in
one
the
guy?
world do you
This
listen?
one guy said when dating apps aren't working, so you go to the Barnes and Noble and look confused. I'm like, who's gonna want to be with someone who's confused at the Barnes and Noble? Just
Well,
read the book.
I think they're talking about, like, it's not that you're confused. It's more or less that you're like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And so someone's like, oh, are you looking for something specific? And you're like, oh, hey, right? I think it's more they're talking about that, not like,
Initiate
what
small
the
talk.
heck is this book that, I don't think
See,
they're
I
doing
know,
that.
but in the way, like the way he did it in his video, he made it look like he, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she went to Barnes and Noble.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I don't think that's gonna get you the cute girls. Not in the way that you want.
No.
They're just gonna be confused as to why you're so dumb.
And like, you seem dumb. You're like, you seem dumb.
I need to watch the video so I can spin the things in my fingers. I want to be able to spin. Yeah,
So after rolling Poopy Butt twice, Jimmy decided that he wants to roll his stats in person, so we can't count those previous ones.
Of course we can.
I was like, all right, you can, because he's like, well, normally I like rolling in person.
Oh,
his
now
his-
you-
oh, sorry.
No, I was like, oh, now you like rolling in
Yeah.
person.
His
Sure.
best number both times was 13. But now, without ability scores, I can't do anything else for him.
You're such a good friend.
What?
Said you're such a good friend,
I
trying to do
know.
it for him.
'Cause
The lazy bum.
he can't really read very well. So I'm willing to help him with D&D because it's a lot of reading.
There's a lot of.
But like Declan, he's not dyslexic. He can read.
Oh, so he actually has a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just being you.
No. he actually has dyslexia. So I help him with all the reading stuff, and I don't get mad at him for it.
Okay.
But the rest of my bum friends who can read just fine, I have no sympathy.
That's fair.
Oh, here's your pencil back.
Thanks.
Well,
This video is so funny. So with the lady who goes to this news channel and saying,
Oh my
that
goodness, what time is
racist-
it? Oh, 10:42. We're gonna be so
saying
close.
that she's racist.
We're gonna be once again so close to finishing this page, and yet won't be able to finish the page with you all. Oh, I don't think I didn't even show. Well, I did show you. I just showed you the last page. The page that I finished off stream.
How is it racist?
It's like that one kid in the class who's always talking to sound smart, but they're actually ignorant. Because that doesn't even make sense. There's no objective reality. 2 plus 2 might actually equal 5. What does that have to do with race? How does that equate to racism, though? When did numbers get racist?
ChatGPT. That's horrible.
I'm gonna actually tell. I'm gonna talk to writing a paragraph as to why math is racist.
Please
You
write
would.
it for me.
You would. question. Yes, question. Where's the question? Oh, why are their heads upside down? I'm sorry. So it's not everyone's, it's just his head is upside down because... let me it's just better to show you. So that would have, we're on 24, 20, 23. There. That's why. Because he's hanging upside down.
Oh, good thing it gave me what I wanted. It actually has valid points. What the heck?
What?
Not that it's racist. It says
Dude.
mathematics itself is not inherently racist, as it is a discipline rooted in logic and abstraction. However, critics argue that the way math is taught and the cultural biases embedded within
Oh my
education
goodness,
systems
ChatGPT.
I know.
Wow.
Might be inequality can perpetuate inequality and reinforce racist structures. For instance, standardized testing often favors certain cultural backgrounds
Yup.
and socioeconomic
Yup.
statuses. I'm like,
Preach,
thank you.
ChatGPT.
I'm
Preach.
like, thank you, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to make some stupid argument. I
Yeah,
hate it when you do
nothing
your
smart.
job.
And it's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, preach it, ChatGPT.
I'll be back.
Yippee.
See, AG, you said that last time. I think you might be revealing a little bit more about yourself than this guy who used ancient Japanese restraints. Just saying. Just saying. My good man.
That being silly.
Shibari was an actual form of, torture and restraints used in ancient Japan. What it has turned into is something completely different. Is this the guy who killed his family? No. It's a guy who had something to do with his family getting killed. But no. Remember, he's hunting everybody. The actual person who killed his family, the one who actually cut his wife's throat and killed his daughter, is we're gonna start seeing them in the next arc. Just because I'm familiar with sexual fetishes doesn't mean it's my fetish. That's true. But, there's no judgment here. No judgment. Bam. Top 3. Done. Just so much. All this coloring stuff, man. I swear. Whoops. Welcome to Planet Kaiser. Blood. blood, 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 blood.
Is that your favorite part?
Drawing the blood? No. No, but I am having lots of fun doing this book, though. At first, I have to be absolutely honest. I was like, man, it's a lot of work, and I don't necessarily like how it's going. And the problem is that I was doing everything traditionally, which is fine, except for the way that I do work. So I would pencil it pretty much twice. So I'd pencil it in red, but I penciled it too tight anyway. So it was like a full-on penciling. Then I would actually pencil it with a regular pencil, and then I would ink it. So ultimately, I was drawing the page 3 times. And, well, that's, ludicrous, but it's just not time. It's like, it's like bad time management. So about halfway through, I actually went and started doing it digitally, and my production time has skyrocketed. Oh, that's right. I need to come in. I gotta do my speed lines in there. Okay. Now I have to see if I want to draw in the speed lines or take out. Probably gonna take it out. Decisions.
Having your kids do it too. I don't know how that phrase works.
If you eat your cake, you don't have it anymore. So you can't have your cake and eat it because once you eat it, it's
Oh, Miss Ebony one
that's what I mean.
up here rigging the system just due to the fact that you didn't win the last time.
Somebody have their cake and eat it too. It's one thing, but
What's an example of when you would say to someone you can't have your cake and eat it too?
I want everyone to come to my birthday party in France. I don't want to pay for anybody.
it's not very nice.
And that's when someone would be like, well, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Right? Either you want everyone there or you don't want to pay for everyone.
Thank you.
Yep.
I always like it when I'm writing and I have to like check to make sure I use the idiom right because I'm like, this is how I use it. This is how it's supposed to be
Yeah.
used.
Is this correct? No.
Because like the one, I could care less,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's not like that's not how you use it, but colloquial. I can't say that word.
Colloquially?
Yeah, I've never been able to say that word. Colloquial.
Exactly.
Colloquially. And I can't say it. But that's one that everybody says, and everybody knows what I mean. But it's always looking
That's
like,
right.
actually,
Exact my
you couldn't
revenge.
care less.
That's fair.
You're saying you could care less, meaning you do care. Oh my god, I really care.
So, I thought you were on break.
I am, and this was due because technically I left. My break started today, technically.
Oh.
Telling you mom's break, they're like, you can get half a day off. And also, I need you guys to do your spring reading on your break.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're a little mean.
It's like, oh.
I would never lie, most school hates it. They're like, actually, I think we want you guys to burn out. We think it's fun.
Oops.
Exactly, students.
Oh, evil laugh.
That's essay thing, rough draft, and I also need to finish my PE little form things.
I need to figure out if Wednesday is an even day or not. nothing I can do. It makes me so
Hmm.
mad.
Even like just the regular internet, like
Yeah.
our internet.
Sometimes. Usually it's better here, but like in school when I
Oh,
switch
well.
classes,
Oh yeah, that's
sometimes I can't, like, I literally can't use my laptop for like 5 to 10 minutes because I can't even be like, oh, let me help you find it. It'll say like I'm not even allowed to connect to Fairfax or Fairfax isn't there.
Oh wow.
Or and I'm like, wow, this sucks for me. And that's the thing that makes me mad. There's no reason for phones in the school. I'm like, maybe if you took the freaking internet blockers off, I could agree with you.
Right? I hate going in there and then always because once I'm like, well, what if something bad happens and they need to contact people? They can't even do that because they can't. You're up here blocking the internet.
Why can't you just say whether it's a B day or an A day? You're awful. This means I have to be like 20. Let's see, 27. I don't remember what day it was. It was too far away now.
We're gonna go back in April 3rd. It's a silver day. That's so funny. So I go to guitar, then the next day I have a field trip with guitar, and then I have guitar again.
Nice.
So I don't go to math next week. Hooray! I hate my math class. Only on Wednesday I'm gonna have to go to that class again. Gonna have the notes for tomorrow.
I just go to the morning announcements where they say fairs. No, they just have it for today because today's technically a school day.
When is the last day for
I don't care about your silly little retreats. I'm like getting an F on that, so that's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. I didn't go to a retreat. I didn't sign up for one.
Because don't they cost money?
No.
Well, I thought you told me they cost money if you have a big one.
It really depends on like what you want to be going to. Like there's the Peru mission that's like a lot of money because you have to pay for your own ticket to Peru.
That's I'm sure not cheap.
It's not.
And it's like, ooh, only ticket to Peru. I'm sure that's not cheap at all.
It makes me wonder what they are providing. Like if you have to pay for your own ticket,
Right.
like are they providing the hotel and the food and stuff? Like on how long is the retreat?
Don't
Yeah.
remember. But I know that it was like a fail or pass thing because it's like a mandatory thing, and today was the day.
See, you can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Today was the day where they had like the free one, but like not the free one, but it was just like school is technically like it's open, but like no classes are running because it's just like a day where you do whatever you do at a retreat.
Guess that really depends on the retreat, doesn't it?
Yeah, they sent me a little thing. They were like, "You haven't been on a retreat yet," and I forgot that paper in my graphic art, in my class, and then I never got it back. So yeah, and I still need like 20 service hours, which is annoying.
Saving. All right, I'll hit save too. I'll save with you.
I don't like doing things to help people. Too much work.
I just want to know when the last day for senior is. It's supposed to be before normal.
Never.
I think I should do the shout thing.
Let's shout.
So instead
It's
of
like,
going
nope.
to school for the last week, you go to another school and help out, and you get community service hours.
Do you need community service
Are they
hours?
mandatory?
No.
I wish.
But I'm thinking I'm gonna go talk up to the front desk lady at Bucknell and ask if for the last week I can just help put together the talent show.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I would probably like that. It was like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, because originally I wasn't
I would
gonna.
probably like that.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what, I won't do it because I don't really know anyone in any other schools that would want me. And it's not like, oh, you want to go work at Sandberg? Here, we'll hook you up somewhere. Like, you have to do all the work, and then the librarian is just like, yes, you can go.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so I'm gonna see if they'll let me do that, and if no, then I'll just go to the last week of school. And then, if yes, then I'll do that. Because I like the talent show, it's fun. And I'll probably do, like, the day before talent show, I'll make, like, cupcakes for everyone who did the talent show.
Oh,
Because it's like the last day of school, or one of the last days of school.
Right.
Might as well have fun. Like, what do you have to lose?
Yay, 1 hour left to get this done.
wait,
Locked in,
is that good though? Are you
no.
done?
No.
Then I don't know if that's a good thing.
Jack.
He was like, I've only got an hour. Yay.
The adrenaline rush.
You say so.
It's gotta start up. Gotta lock in. I'm so
What
annoyed.
is that? Oh, I was like, what are you watching?
My phone's out there. I'm an iPad kid, you know, I gotta entertain myself somehow.
Time's up. But I have like one panel to go.
I say do it. Say it's a special stream because Momo's here. So we get extra time. That's why.
Yeah, but I have to let the few people who showed up today, I have to let them go. Right? I can't hold them hostage.
We say you guys can go, but I'm gonna keep drawing. Like, thank you guys. Goodbye.
You've been
See you later.
amazing. Bye.
You guys are the best chat in all of Twitch.
You do your little like goodbye thing, but then
Yeah,
you keep drawing.
you do the thing, like the goodbye thing, but then you don't turn off the stream. You just let everybody leave and think you're done streaming, and then you turn the stream back on. Like you just,
Oh,
just
I
switch back to your camera.
get rid of the thanks for showing up.
Yeah, and then you just keep drawing.
That's mean.
How's that mean? That's nice.
I mean, I guess. Well, I'm gonna finish this person at least before I turn off the stream, because I mean we're oh so close.
That's a lot for you.
Compared to everything else, it's been like, what, 10 points? Yeah, but
How long weekend coming up? So you're gonna chill? Okay.
I didn't expect her to get back. But
Like I
look,
said, I just want to at least finish this
I
panel.
have favor
What's the
with my
rate policy,
teachers. It's just like, you can do it this time. Or I was like, yeah, 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 yeah.
No late work policy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Talk to my teacher about it. But that's like the turn-in thing on Google Classroom.
No, we don't use Google Classroom.
I don't know. Why? Why didn't you just say that you? Why?
What?
You're like, you gave me zeros instead of just like exempting me from the class.
No, it makes me so angry sometimes.
It's like, bro, I told you that I'm not gonna be there.
Oh no, like when you do work ahead of time and then a teacher has something that's like, like not, like you have to be in class for it to count. And you're like, oh hey, by the way, I won't be here today. And they're like, okay, that's fine. Here's what we're doing. 0. It's like if you just don't show up, I get giving them a 0 then. But if I already do the work, like, hey, I'm not gonna be there, or like if it's before school and you're like, I am sick as a dog, I'm not going to
Right.
class. I feel like you should be like, okay, and either put like, it doesn't have to be like you get a 4, but you can just do it not turned in,
Right.
because that doesn't affect the grade. And then you can just make it up.
See, there.
Chronic absentee.
And it's like, there we go. Look at that. Almost done. So close. But, whew, got hot all of a sudden.
Oh.
Hustle.
Okay, I had to look at it there because from here, the black dragon is gray. And I was like, why is he gray?
Why is he gray?
Like, why did he turn emo?
But this puts us into 3-page range. And while I want it to be done by the 1st, right, the 1st of April, I don't know if the 1st is going to happen because it's 3
Yeah.
pages. But like the 5th
Yeah,
could really happen to where we could have all the pages done. So,
you could do a super stream with Mo.
true, or on the weekend, you know. But see, here's the problem is if I'm like, hey, we're gonna do a stream this weekend, right? So that I can try and knock out as many pages as possible. That's when Brown will be here for like 6 hours straight. Like, I want to be on the computer, and you're like,
You can just say no.
I couldn't.
You could say, here, Brian, what about we show Chat one of your sculptures? Let's show them your sculpting process. Because he told me he wants to start posting that on TikTok. He got mad at me the other day. You remember his first sculpture?
Yeah.
Okay. He got mad at me because I said that it didn't get posted. I was like, well, you never finished it, so I never posted the video. And he got cross with me.
He's like, how dare you?
How could you do this to me?
How could you? I thought we were friends.
Building on holiday.
At this point, I think she might just get like a half-done assignment.
I mean,
No.
do what you can.
I'm so upset, Tyler, because this one thing, this one part of it makes me really mad. Because no matter how much I like altered it, it was like 99% AI generated.
It makes me cross sometimes. Or that one time I literally didn't even cheat, and this is 100% AI generated. Like the one paragraph I didn't cheat on is 100% AI generated. Are you freaking kidding me right now? And I kept altering it. I'm like, okay, let me move some words around. Let me change this, like 100%. And I finally got it to go down 98%. I'm like, I'm gonna blow up my. I literally emailed my teacher. I'm like, I am not cheating on this essay, but it's saying it's AI generated. I do not know what to do. Like, I can show you my worksheets. I can show you my logs on like me being on Google. Like, I swear to God, I'm not cheating on here. She's like, I really don't care. Because it was my over the summer one. It's just like, I really don't care.
It really doesn't matter. It's all good.
It's like, as long as it doesn't seem AI generated to me when I read it, you're good. I was like, oh goodness. Long weekend coming up. I'm going to chip.
I'm like, so I'm looking at this going, I don't think that's what we want to do.
Looks very anime.
Well, it's supposed to. That's good.
Well, come raid Daddy's thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
No, I mean, you can look at it, but I'm like, I was just trying to, because I want to, what I want to do is then, I'm actually going to bring it inward. So I'm going to make negatives out of that.
Oh. He looks like he has very nice eyelashes.
Yeah, that's why it's not necessarily working for me. So we're going to come in and we're going to select, we're going to modify, we're going to contract, we'll do that by
Those
5.
lashes I was gonna buy.
No,
Oh
we're
yeah,
going to
that would
select,
look gorgeous.
modify,
One that had lash glue.
contract it
I
again
would
by
have got it
5.
if there was lash glue there, but there was only nail glue.
I know, they were so rude.
It was so funny.
Do
Because
that.
the minute
I
you
would have
opened
had
your
glow in
mouth,
the dark.
it was so funny because I said there's no lash glue, and you were gonna point it out, and I was like, oh, that's
That's
nail
nail
glue.
glue.
And you're like, oh.
Thank you.
My English class ends like a week after my high school ends.
It's very tiny, brush size.
Yes.
You know what I need to do? I need to get back on that gym grind.
Me too. But
Because I still wanna do my goal to be able to pass like the fitness test. I think that's a good goal. What do you think?
Epic.
For like the military.
I mean,
forget how many pull-ups and
you figure it
push-ups
out and we'll start
stuff.
training for it because that's different.
Yeah, I know. And you have to run the mile in a certain amount of time. I think it was like under 10 minutes, a little faster. But it was nothing crazy. It was
Right.
like
I
that.
have I can't think of the words anymore. I'm tired.
I don't know what to give you. Sorry.
You're good.
Just write a random paragraph of nonsense and see if your teacher knows it. That's what Bubba did one time. He just didn't want to do an assignment, so he just talked about how he bets the teacher won't read this paragraph and he'll still get a good grade because it met the word requirement, and it did.
What do you want?
Dang. That was
Good, Sean. Come on.
that was harsh.
One time, ooh, you need a shower.
Dang.
I'm sorry, you just like put me right into your armpit. That was not pleasant.
Yes, it is.
No.
That was hilarious.
I didn't mean to be rude to you, but
You don't mean to be rude, but you stank.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna kill you right here.
Remember that one video? They were like, here's how you kill.
Yeah, and then you gotta lower the seat. And
How do I lower the seat?
like where you go back.
Don't you be so loud. No so loud. All right. So,
I should take a shower tomorrow and you should do my hair. What do you think?
Yes.
okay, so I'm going to tweak that just a little bit and make it work the way I need it to, erasing the lines and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you all so very, very much for coming in and hanging out today on Working Quiet Wednesday. As you can see, we're almost done with this page. I got to color this and then we'll pretty much be done with this page, which will bring us down to 3 pages left. And we should be like I said, I know I was trying to finish by the 1st, but I think it's looking more or less like it'll be the 5th. But that's still, I think, pretty good. Puts me ahead of schedule to where I want it to be. So, yay us. This is coming together. And if you're on my Patreon, you know that I'm very much looking forward to doing world building and character designs again. And so we'll be doing that on stream again, as well as doing pages and stuff like that. So, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me today. And as you go on through the rest of your week, if we don't see you on like Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I wish you guys the best. Thanks for being awesome. And remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you all later.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.